My name is Shozab Abbas and I'm Ambassador of Pakistan to your beautiful country in Mexico, and I'm here for the last 2.5 years and trying to build my relationship between Pakistan and Mexico, which are very historical, very traditional, and the two countries trust on each other, and there is a good level of friendship between the two.
Could you briefly explain what the Indus Waters Treaty is and why it is significant in the history of international diplomacy?
A very important question. This treaty was signed in 1960, and this was the result of 10 long years of negotiations between India and Pakistan under the supervision of World Bank and financial support of many countries, particularly United States. So when this treaty was signed, it was decided that the basin would be divided between India and Pakistan. So in the basin, total number of the rivers are 6. So they said that 3 rivers will be the part of India and the 3 rivers would be the part of Pakistan. So, and the deficiency of the 3 rivers which is actually flowing into Pakistan will be covered through by building a new infrastructure of canals to bring the water from the surplus zone to the deficit zone. So for that, the World Bank came in and they said that we will raise the money for it, and they raised about $1 billion in 1960. And they start constructing the canals which was linking the western rivers with the eastern part of the rivers which were actually handed over to India. And then after that, a construction of about 60,000 kilometers of canals which was connecting the rivers with each other, and 1.5 million kilometers long small channels were constructed in Pakistan. So it's a huge, so you can say it is one of the largest contiguous irrigation system in the world. And through that system, Pakistan has been irrigating about 14 million hectare. 14 million hectare. In your country, it is 6 million hectare. So for your comparison, the 6 million hectare in Mexico is being irrigated through canals. In Pakistan, it is 14 million, 1/4. So it's a huge setup, huge system, supported and financed by the World Bank. And finally, it resolved the dispute of water between India and Pakistan. But recently, since the government of Mr. Narendra Modi, the Bharatiya Janata Party's leader, he started making created a new dimension and linking the treaty with the question of security. Whereas the security problem is linked with the unsettled, disputed problem of Kashmir. So you cannot, until and unless India would not understand that the Kashmir issue has to be solved through diplomatic means, and the water issue has to be treated and operated under the treaty which has already been there. So do not mix the treaty which is covering water problem and the new problem of security. And the security problem is also their own created. It is not created by Pakistan, because Kashmir, as I mentioned you, is 85% Muslim territory. And the Muslims demand that they should be part of Pakistan. And we again do not say that it should become a part of Pakistan, because the UN Security Council has approved the resolution. According to that resolution, an election should be held in Kashmir, and the people of Kashmir should determine whether they would like to go to India, or they would like to go to Pakistan, or they even want to remain independent. So that is a question up to the Kashmiris, according to the UN resolution. But India is not coming on it, and India has unilaterally taken all actions. And now recently, it has suspended the treaty and put the treaty in abeyance. They said, I'm not going to, making the commitments which we have done in the treaty some 1960. The situation is changed, circumstances are changing, altering, and there is a need to, bring a new treaty. We are saying that the treaty already provides a provision that we can discuss the treaty again. But do not open the treaty within the treaty framework, keep it a new addition in it. So Pakistan is ready to talk to India, but India is even not ready to talk to Pakistan. And they blame Pakistan unfairly that you are the one who's promoting terrorism in Kashmir. It is not the Pakistanis who are promoting terrorism in Kashmir, because Kashmiri people themselves are fed up with the Indian brutalities, and they wanted the solution of their problem. Who we are, what is their recognition? They are Muslims, and according to the partition plan of 1947, the Muslims, all Muslim territories were given to Pakistan. So out of India, the Muslim dominated regions became Pakistan, and the Hindu remained in India. So I think they are confusing, and they are mixing so many things with each other and trying to confuse the things, trying to confuse the international community, so that we should not understand the real problem, where the problem is. So my understanding is that water is a separate issue, as the treaty has also recognized that water is a separate issue and the territory is a separate issue. So please understand it and open the doors of discussion and dialogue, sit down, negotiate, and then reach to the final reasonable conclusion.
For a Mexican audience who may not be familiar with everyday life in Pakistan, could you explain to what extent Pakistan's economy, agriculture, and the daily lives of its people depend on this water system?
Pakistan is a big country. 250 million people lives in Pakistan. And out of 250 million, approximately 55 or 50% are directly associated with agriculture. So exactly the population of Mexico, 110 million, the people are doing only agriculture. And agriculture is their mean of bread. Agriculture is the mean of their income. So for us, agriculture is our backbone. We cannot stay without agriculture. Our main profession, our main trade is agriculture, farming. So from economic point of view, from the human resource point of view, and from the economic engagements, all are associated with agriculture. And then based on agriculture, Pakistan has an agro-industrial base. We are not in tech industries. We are in rice industry, we are in wheat industry, we are in corn industry, we are in sugar industry, we are in cotton and linen and clothing industry. All the raw material is coming from our own land. So we use that raw material for our industrial development. So industry, and as well as the basic economy of Pakistan is associated with agriculture. So agriculture is our backbone, and agriculture cannot be operated, cannot be done if there is no water. And unfortunately, the climatic zone in which Pakistan is located is not like Mexico.